welcome you being here to the city of McDonough. She's human. She doesn't really understand protocol because we don't have protocols. Come go with me.
Well, how is it disruptive for merely existing with a camera?
No.
Georgia transparency went hot in the city of McDonough, Georgia City Hall. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, to include smashing that notification bell right quick, fast, and in a hurry. I initially met some professional and polite public officials. However, that all changed when I exited the elevator on the 3rd floor. I had the pleasure of meeting Mrs. Stephanie Reed, who began hiding business cards and nameplates. When asking for her and her name, she stated no. Ms. Reed doesn't want the people to know the names of staff in the office nor who works in this public office funded by tax dollars. Mrs. Reed made a very important statement as she stated, quote, "We just don't," end quote, implying that she is speaking for the entire city. The mayor was called, and she and another staff member came to the 3rd floor. Mayor Vincent appeared to have wanted my camera's undivided attention. Why would the mayor act like this and then attempt to enforce a city ordinance of filming? As you may remember, the city of Grantville has tried this same exact thing in the past. Let's check out the McDonough City Hall.
Anything in particular?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, just chilling. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Ah, okay. Cool.
How can we help you?
I'm just taking some pictures and video.
Sorry?
Just taking some pictures and video. Just of like City Hall and the building and everything. Yeah.
Do the mayor and them, are they aware that you're here?
I'm sorry, ma'am?
The mayor and them, are they aware that you're here?
No, them are. Yeah, but I don't think the mayor is.
But I'm saying, did they give you permission to, because normally we don't record or anything, so.
Oh, yeah, we have permission.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, of course. Most definitely.
We have permits, but we kind of got where we stopped doing that. That's fine. If they're
Start doing what permits?
film permits.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
assuming you're doing this for the city,
No. It's just like independent.
but y'all don't have film permits.
No, I don't have a permit, no.
Come talk to me real quick.
We gotta have a permit to film? Or?
Yeah, any filming that y'all do, it requires permits and stuff. So what's the reasoning for the?
Oh, just like free press and stuff.
Oh, so it's press related,
Yeah.
like you're from the paper or whatever?
Yeah, it's like free press, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, just chilling, you know. Cool. Awesome.
Of course, we're not going to be in it.
Ma'am?
We don't.
He's probably gonna put us in it.
I'm sorry?
They're asking if they're gonna be in the film. They do not.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, that's cool. Like,
So what are you taking up?
just like the public areas and stuff of like the building and everything where
So what would you take in here?
just the public areas. Like, I know I can't like go into back there or something, you know, unless I can. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, technically our only public area that we have is right out here in front. So.
Oh, can I get your name, please?
No.
It's not Stephanie Reed.
Yes, but I'm not. Yeah.
I saw you. Yeah, you took kind your
nope.
business cards and stuff. I don't understand.
Nope. Don't know anything. Done experience too much of that stuff. Nope.
Oh, you. Oh, what?
Yeah. No. That's basically like I said. I've got banking background, and we don't do anything. Anytime anybody got starts.
Oh, you're banking. Oh, you're banking.
Names. Yeah. No, we took our names and stuff like that, pictures and stuff like that.
Oh, your banking background's got nothing to do with this.
I understand that,
like,
but you know, it's just.
Why are you taking?
Don't want anybody to go ahead and.
You don't want the people to know the names?
No.
Or you don't want the people to know who works up here?
No.
Why?
Not like that. No.
Why?
Not something. We just don't.
Can I ask you one question?
What?
You don't want the people to know you work up here, but do you cash that check every 2 weeks paid by the people for your
Yeah,
salary?
I don't want to go ahead and have the film or nothing like that with the money.
But y'all are filming me with your cameras.
So I don't even know if these even work. Okay.
I'm sure they work.
Okay.
What's the big deal? I don't understand.
We just don't. We particularly just do not wish to go ahead and be, filmed.
Well, you're filmed with these in here all day.
That's fine. No.
Oh, those are fine? What's the difference between that one and mine, ma'am? What's everybody just left. Everybody just walked off and left.
I'll have you have a seat out there. I'll contact the mayor's office.
Oh, everybody has just took off and left.
Okay, that's fine. You have a seat right here. Like I said, I've contacted the mayor's office.
Why?
Because again, number one, you do need a film permit for any filming.
Oh, no, you don't.
Any filming, you do.
Okay.
Because I issue the film permit. So if you're filming, normally we do film permits. But I'm gonna have you have a seat because I'm calling the mayor's office.
Since you do film permits, I have a question. And so in mainstream media news, Channel 2, Channel 9, CBS and all that, when they come down here to do a story, do they got to come up here and get a film permit?
They don't.
So what's the difference between them and
if you're
me?
doing something like that, if you're doing something for the press, then that's one thing. But if you're just here walking around filming, then that might be another issue. And normally the mayor and the city administrator need to be notified.
But doesn't mainstream media walk around and film?
They do not in the building, they do not.
But we're allowed to as public.
With a film permit, yes.
So you telling me with a film permit, I can only film in public with a film permit?
Let me say this. We've stopped actually issuing film permits for anything within the city, like within the city hall. Within the courts, they don't allow filming in the courts apparently anymore, unless against it's news related. Okay?
I told you it was press related, didn't I?
Do you have a press card?
Yeah. Do you have do you have a card to practice your free speech?
I do, and I'm also a veteran. But what I'm saying is, you.
Oh, thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
I'm a veteran as well.
I'm just saying that the city administrator and them were not aware that anyone was going to be here. So normally, if the news comes in, the news is, they're normally going to call and check with the mayor and say, hey, we want to come in to do an interview and that kind of stuff.
Oh, so we have to call and get permission
They normally
first?
do. That's why I've called the city clerk's office. So if you have a seat, when they tell me what to do.
Oh, I just
I'll let you-
want to finish up what I need to gather in public, and then I'll just be out of here. I don't need to talk to nobody or anything.
No, what I'm saying is, though, I've contacted them for them to come talk to you.
Oh, but I don't need to talk to them or anything. though.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk to nobody, though.
This is the gentleman who was filming. He said he's press and he just wants to film some of the public and all, but I'm gonna let y'all talk to him, okay?
Well, the mayor is actually on her way up. I came up.
Oh,
here.
I don't need the mayor. I don't need no attention. I don't need anybody.
Well,
I don't need nothing. I don't need anything from anybody. Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
Oh, good. Are you the mayor?
I am.
Oh, hey, how you
Sandra
doing?
Vincent.
Oh, hey, how are you?
And you are?
Oh, my name's Russ.
Russ.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
How can I help you?
Oh, no, I don't need any help. Yeah, I don't. This lady here, Miss Bree, she was actually kind of really rude. She was actually very rude and said that the public doesn't need to know who she is. They don't need to know who works in here or what goes on in here. Very rude. And I think, being an elected mayor and this being a public office, service and the citizens and the people of McDonough and up to the United States.
Pull the ordinance for me, please.
And
The ordinance.
For the media?
So, can we have a seat? We can
sure,
just
we can
chat.
just stay right here in public.
I
Yes,
want to go
ma'am.
to the meeting room.
I think
No,
somebody is in
I just stay
there.
right here in public.
They're probably just in there taking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just right here in public. I'm not trying to.
this is-
Yeah, I'm good. I
no,
prefer to
have
stand
a-
up.
have a
Yeah, no, I
seat.
just prefer to stand up.
Oh.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish doing what I'm doing without being bothered.
So this is the thing with filming. We do not have a problem with the public knowing what's going on because this administration in particular is very transparent
You don't want the people to know who works up here?
No.
about everything that
Okay.
goes on. What we had to do was we had to implement an ordinance regarding people filming in the building.
Okay.
Because we've had several scenarios, as if we can use this department in particular, there are times when people don't necessarily get the zonings that they want. So we've had people that have come up the stairs and threatened employees who were here.
Oh, ma'am, if anybody's making threats to employees, that's
Oh,
a
no.
police matter. You should get the police involved with that if they're
Well,
making
I
threats.
do.
Yeah, most
I do.
definitely.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
so what we did was we established a protocol, and that's what Tina's doing now. She's figuring it out. So that is our protocol
That's
for,
the ordinance. I can give you an application if you
yeah,
would
for
like it.
filming or anything like that. So I'm more than happy to assist. Are you with a particular group?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Just independent myself, Georgia Transparency.
Okay, well, we
Yes,
really
ma'am.
need to sit down and talk then, because we are, as I stated, a very transparent administration.
You don't want the people to know who works up here?
No,
But we also are mindful of the importance of safety. And so anytime you want to know anything, feel free
So news
to reach out.
So news has to have a permit to film inside City Hall.
Now, so there are movies. We film movies in the city and things of that nature. So people previously were able just to come in and film movies. And then there was a scenario with one of the courthouses where there was filming that took place in there. So the then administration felt that it was important for us to have procedures for the public to
I
follow.
don't want to cause a problem or anything, but I mean, my question is that
So let me say
what happens if I
this.
don't stop filming?
So let me say this. Well, the police will probably come and advise you of what the ordinance states. But if you would, is this your
Can I-
camera?
oh, yes, ma'am.
I
Oh,
just
can I-
want to tell everybody that we don't have a problem here with transparency.
You don't want the people to know who works up here?
no.
There are just protocols in place. So if this gentleman had reached out and said, we're interested in knowing more about X, Y, and Z, I would be happy to tour you myself and share with the
Oh,
public
let's take a tour.
what it is that we do here in the city of McDonough. But, you know, there are things that require preparation. You've got employees that don't know what's going on. Everybody in the nation is heightened in terms of sensitivity and safety. So we want to make sure that we follow protocols and that we make sure that we are allowing for the necessary transparency for the public, because we believe in that. That's one of the 10 tenets of our administration is transparency and fiscal responsibility.
So you got to have a permit to film.
If you are filming for a movie or you want to utilize some of these spaces, there is a requirement for filming.
So what about news media? What about press?
I mean, when the press knows the protocol, they will contact the city and say that we're interested in doing an interview or we're interested in filming.
I hear
but
what-
going on back
okay.
in the IT department and where our plans are, that
I didn't go back there
poses-
though.
Well, this is the department that you're in.
Yeah,
so
but it's a public area though.
it poses a threat.
A camera does?
No, so I'm the marketing and communications consultant.
Hey, how you doing? I'm
City.
Russ.
Nice to meet you.
Oh,
I'm
you-
Hope.
you too.
So was there a specific item of interest that you had that you wanted to cover on?
No, just the public areas of the building. And then I came in. She said, "Come in." She buzzed me in and everything.
Yeah,
and then this is where
absolutely.
people handle, I guess,
So this is
building permits.
This is the community development.
Okay, so
department.
like right here's like the public lobby for the community
Come on,
development.
let's go. What do
And everything,
I'll walk with you. I feel safe in being
And-
with you. So yes, this is community development. This is where our building and inspections code enforcement division resides. If you're a developer and you're coming in and you want to build in the city, you want to know what zoning exists, then all of that starts right here. Over to my left, we have our executive assistant who is responsible for making sure that people have the important information that they need in order to build within our community. So the other areas within the department are code enforcement.
Well, I'm not trying to go back here. Yeah, no.
And I want to be
not-
very clear, Russ, about this. So now that you've told me who you are, I understand that you're one of those protecting agencies that make sure that the public is always involved in the process, and I so honor and respect you for that purpose.
Awesome.
But what I don't want to do is to give the impression that we are not transparent.
You don't want the people to know who works up here?
No.
When you have to be honest about the fact that somebody just shows up with a camera with you, I feel safe in being
And
with you. So
You might want to talk to Miss Reed then.
And I'm
She
sure we'll have-
said something that was really alarming.
Okay.
She removed all the nameplates, the cards, got up and left and said the public doesn't need to know who I am or what we do in here. That's
I think it just
She-
may have been a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, because somebody just
well,
showed up.
uncomfortability doesn't supersede the Constitution, though.
So
And
we'll,
I made
let,
that-
if you would, we will have conversations. But this
Okay.
isn't anything that we're even prepared for because we have an ordinance in place for people who
I'll
come.
be like honest with you. I mean, I'm not really too concerned or really care about your ordinance here. Because I'm not filming a movie. I'm not with Paramount or New Line Cinema or anything.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
doing a movie.
I understand that, but again, if you, whoever you're filming for, will focus on what I am telling you, Russ, in this moment, and that is that we are a transparent administration.
You don't want the people to know who works up here?
No.
Oh,
And if
no, I'm
that-
not saying you're not. No, I never said you wasn't.
I
Yeah.
need to finish. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
But
please
I
go
just
ahead.
I just want to make sure that you're clear on the point that if there's something that you feel like you'd like to know about, that we can brief staff that there may be people who would be coming in. We can inform individuals so that security. What you just showed up with a camera, so nobody knew to expect that. And in defense of the young lady who hasn't been here for a very long time, but nobody knew. It's just like me kind of coming and showing up, and nobody knows why you're there or who you are. And so that becomes a situation where people could become frightened, and then they resort to their primal level of defense. But what I'm telling you is, as mayor of this city, if there's something that you'd like to know, that those who follow you would like to know, I'm more than happy to provide that information.
Okay, alrighty then. I guess my request would be, I guess, just kind of for everyone to go back to work
Yes, sir.
and me to just be left alone.
To film?
And to film, to finish what I'm doing, to finish gathering what I'm.
I'll accompany you.
Oh
So
no, I don't.
What is it?
No,
that-
but I mean, I don't need like a chaperone or a babysitter or something.
No, it's
or,
not
yeah, I
that.
don't want nothing. I just
So
kind of want to
respectfully-
be like left alone. Just a public areas. I'm not trying to go into the public files and stuff.
Respectfully.
Yes, ma'am. Of course.
I don't know you. I'm with you. I feel safe in being
And-
with you, so will not put employees in jeopardy because I don't know you. And there is a protocol. For all we know, you're just somebody who came off of the street that's wandering around. So what I am offering you is an opportunity to answer any questions that you have, to respond to whatever needs you have, but just to have you wandering around while
anyone
working.
Anyone can walk into City Hall or into a government building and
And they
wander
do.
around.
And they do.
They can- yeah, they
and they
can.
do, but there are certain areas that the public just is not allowed.
Yeah, which is back, like back here and stuff,
No,
like
you don't
like
know.
back over
You
here.
don't know what
and-
those areas are. You
Well,
don't. You don't know what.
See,
they
like this
are.
here. See, like, please stop, speak with a staff member before proceeding
So
back
let me,
there.
let me do this. Let
So
me
it's
talk
like-
to
so it's
these
like-
people because I don't think you're hearing.
Oh no, I'm not live or
Or
anything.
it
It's just
doesn't
it's just
matter.
a static feed.
It
So
doesn't matter. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands that we are a transparent administration.
you don't want the people to know who works up here?
No.
But when somebody just shows up with the camera, nobody knows who they are. according to our Constitution, we need to make sure that we are protecting those people who are here to serve you as citizens. So I am more than happy to work with Russ. But I would expect that we'd have some kind of conversation to establish the framework of what it is that we're doing, and so that I can appropriately notify staff, and staff would know what is happening.
So, Russ, is it an opportunity that you might be able to come back on another day? Because next week
I don't do appointments.
It's not quite an appointment. So if you'll allow me to finish.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
Fine.
Yeah.
So every month the city does open it. Every day is an open door policy at the city of McDonough. However, on open door days, all of our staff is aware that it's an open door day, so the community is able to come and interact differently than what a normal schedule would be. So I just wanted to see if we could invite you to come out on next week on Tuesday to see if you would want to come out and engage in that way. And that way, when you come in, you'll be able to film the public areas like you are attempting to do today without any disturbance, because then we would have the ability to know, number one, staff would be aware that people would be in the building, and if they were uncomfortable with how they looked that day, they would be a little bit more prepared. Because I think that's the most alarming piece, is not knowing you're going to be on camera, and if you don't even have a social media page or any online platforms where you might be on camera, some people are very uncomfortable, and we don't always know everyone's background. They might have a protective order for themselves, like not being digitized in any way, because some of our employees have ex-military backgrounds, and so maybe they had an experience where they choose not to be on camera. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of, I do understand the amendment and just wanting to be able to do your own respective research, but I think on Tuesday that would be a really great opportunity to come back out.
And would I need a permit to film on Tuesday?
I don't know about the ordinance. I can't speak to the ordinance itself, but Mayor Vincent, she's very adamant as far as making sure our transparency is clear. So it might be something that she can look at. If you want to
walk around with.
So my question is, why is that phone over there filming without a permit?
So I'm the marketing and communications consultant, so I do have the ability to film at any time in the building because that is my job to do that. So it's a little bit different when it comes from me, but
the people don't.
No,
so that's not what I'm saying.
No. I need to be very clear with you. I ran off of transparency. I am for the people.
Yeah, I never said you wasn't.
I am for the people. I am emphatic about being for the people, about all amendments under the Constitution. I am pro-Constitution. So what is painful for me in this moment is I'm telling you about a human response to someone who people don't know and what we have to do to protect certain areas within the city, but the questions that you're giving me are suggesting that somehow we are not. I welcome you being here to the city of McDonough. And I offer the opportunity to sit down.
Okay.
I invite you to our city council. All of that. We've got one coming up on, what is it, the 14th or the 15th?
Yeah, it'll be next.
Can I just so just to make sure I'm tracking that we're on the same sheet of music here, is that
Russ, what's your last name?
It's just Russ. That's all I provide.
Okay.
And then
you protect yourself by just providing your first name?
Yeah, just Russ.
Okay.
Russell. Yeah,
but you don't understand these people who are here being alarmed by someone whose first name
but it's a public job.
Being public doesn't address the fact that people are concerned about their safety.
Well, you said that because they didn't know who I was and they were alarmed. Now, they didn't know who I was because that alarmed them. Now, can we do something about that as far as cutting out that tax money for people that they don't know that's paying taxes? Because everybody in McDonough...
Do you know what our millage rate is?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know.
It's very apparent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because we've consistently rolled back our millage rate. But I'm saying is, I think what your mission is is to make sure that governments maintain transparency.
Most definitely,
And
we need transparency in government.
This is what I'm saying.
definitely.
You are attacking the organism that has.
How?
You're suggesting that we're not doing that because
I never said that.
Okay, I think we'll.
I never said that. I never said y'all aren't transparent. I said she made a statement about not being transparent.
And she's human. She doesn't really
That's-
understand protocol
and-
because we don't have protocols established for this type of thing because this type of thing normally does not occur. If somebody wants information, typically they contact me, they contact my office. They don't just show up in a department where the public domain stops right here.
Let me, I guess we can settle this all with one question, with one simple question. We can settle this about showing up unannounced with the camera checking on transparency and stuff like that. The very simple question is it's like a yes or no. It's not an essay question. It's just, is it illegal? What I'm doing, am I breaking the law? Is it illegal?
What you are doing is breaking the practice of this organization.
Yeah, but is it lawful?
So I don't know, I would have to get our legal team to really do an assessment.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that it is illegal. What I am going to say is that it is different. And more than evaluating transparency, what it seems to be doing is creating disruption. So I'm interested in knowing by filming, how would that reveal to your audience whether or not we are transparent? It just seems more like you're trying to find out whether or not someone is going to challenge you on being here with the camera.
How is it disruptive? How is it disruptive?
Come go with me.
Well, how is it disruptive for merely existing with a camera?
No. Come go with me so I can explain the areas of the city. You'll be with me. Employees aren't going to have a problem with that. So come.
Oh, I mean, if they have a problem with it, that's kind of
What questions do you have?
No, I don't have any. No more questions. There's none whatsoever.
So really, your purpose in being here today with your camera was to see whether or not you were going to be challenged on coming into a public space with the camera with people who did not or do not know who you are. Your purpose was to find out if there was going to be any form of retaliation, and really it has little to do
which there hasn't been
with transparency, but more to do with whether or not we were going to be challenged from a public and human experience by somebody being here that we completely did not expect. I think you can see that these are secured areas.
I was let
in. I explained to you earlier, in this environment, unfortunately, we have to be concerned about the employees. And they are in public service. So what I'm saying is I am inviting you, which you may edit this out, but I'm inviting you to show and share with you anything that you'd like to know.
Then from a public standpoint,
This is our department.
Most definitely.
For planning and zoning, code enforcement. We've got other areas within this floor as well. I'm happy to take you downstairs to the water department. This is our effort to show the department, the process flow, so that our citizens understand what this is all about, how it works. And so we've taken things like this ordinance and we've put it in a diagram so that it is easier for the public to understand. We also have a copy of our newsletter here. This is distributed monthly, but what we also do is we take this information and we put it in print. It's not, you're over there, you're not paying attention to me.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to see when, because it's 1:15. I was seeing when people are coming back to work.
They're not coming back right now because they don't know who you are and they don't know if you're a threat to their well-being. So no, they're not coming back. And what we were trying to do was to avoid anything like that from happening.
But aren't
by
they on
you,
the clock?
By you following a process. Sir, you understand what you're doing. You're not interested in transparency.
Most definitely interested.
No, you're not.
Have you seen my channel?
I will look it up on this evening. What is it? So I'll
It's
know.
called Georgia Transparency. It's
So
a
Georgia-
pretty big channel.
So Georgia Transparency, I will look up Georgia Transparency, and I hope that
Yeah.
you will share with
My
the
question
public.
is, she's allowed to film, but with me, I'm
That's
breaking
for
a
my
city
safety,
ordinance.
because I don't know.
This is for
I
my
don't-
safety.
I don't know you, Russ. You're not
I don't
in
know
any
y'all.
way threatened.
No, neither are you.
Okay. I'm asking you now to continue the tour and what it is in relation to. We could not have people just coming and filming
I'm
movies and-
well, I'm not here for a movie, and I'm gonna politely
And I
disagree
think-
with
I
your
think
ordinance.
I think you would have heard that if you had reached out and said, "Hey, I'm a citizen, and I'm interested in coming in and learning more about the citizen."
Well, anybody can walk in here with a camera and film in public and check on their government. Not just me. Not just me. Anybody in the United States of America can walk into this building with a camera.
And as a First Amendment auditor, we do understand and respect that.
But there's no, then why am I like, okay, then I understand. We've had our conversation and we've established everything. So then that means everybody can go back to work.
I haven't given them the clearance to go back, so I will let them know that, again, they don't know who you are.
Well, they're getting paid for not doing any work then.
Russ, is there anything in your heart, sir?
Yes,
No,
most definitely.
listen. Is there anything in your heart that says people who are doing this right, that they deserve to be represented not as some villain, somebody that's violating constitutional rights? That's how this is shaping up, Russ.
I walked in here with a camera and then this is happening.
Russ, it is happening
I didn't
because you are
cause disturbance.
every big as larger than I am. You are a big guy.
I didn't cause any problems.
And nobody knows who you are. You have a camera.
I don't know who anybody is in here.
Well, but we could have avoided that. All you had to
Yeah.
do was say, "Hey, Mayor, I'm coming. I'd like to know more about the city. I'd like to share the city with my viewers." I could have told staff that we're coming through. We could have had staff to even share with you all of the different things that they do. That's not a problem. That is not a problem at all.
Okay, so we've had our conversations. What
I am doing
is
now
what I'm going to do is
offering you to go with me.
I understand, and I want to respectfully decline that offer. And I want to be left alone. I want to not be bothered by any other employees or anything.
The area
And
the area that is public
Is here.
is right here.
Yeah.
You're welcome to have a seat here.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'll invite just to make sure, and I hope if you can make sure that you get this so we can share it with the public. Because these employees don't know what is happening, then I'm going to ask one of our officers to come.
You educate them.
No, and that's what
Yes,
I'm going
you
to do.
educate the employees. But man,
Before
we don't
today-
need police.
Well, before today.
We don't need police. Why are police being called?
Before today, we did not know. Before today, nobody knew who Russ is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to...
Miss Tina's a veteran. Why is police called on press for exercising
Where
rights?
is the police?
You said an officer's coming.
No, but I'm saying what you're asking to do is to stay here
in
and film.
public.
Yes, and I'm
Yes.
saying that is fine.
But why does police need to come?
Because these employees need to make sure that you are who you say
Okay,
you
good.
are.
I'm glad police are coming. Then I can make sure they're who they say they are. I don't know them either.
You're trying to cause problems. I see what that is.
Ma'am,
'Cause
I'm
there's
not
nothing-
causing any
There's
problems.
nothing that I can say to you. This is
I'm not causing no problems, ma'am.
This is-
I literally walked inside this government
No,
building
sir.
with a camera.
No, sir. And
Yes,
and
I
you're-
did.
You did. And
I did.
So what do you want? What is it that you want?
To be left alone. Just to be left alone.
To do what?
To finish filming.
Where are you going to
Just
film?
the public areas. I'm not going into any restricted areas.
Do you know where the restricted areas are?
Yes, they are marked
Where
off
are
in this.
they?
They're marked off.
All
It should
of them
say.
are not marked off.
Then you probably should mark them so that somebody
Okay, well,
doesn't
we can-
wander in there.
we can do
Somebody
that,
could
but
wander into
People
them.
normally don't do that. They come, they check in, They ask what the protocol is, and then in turn, they go about their
The protocol to
business.
film?
The protocol to conduct business. So
Yes.
either you want to have a seat and continue to film, or stand and continue
yeah.
to film.
Yeah, that's-
But I will make sure that
Yes.
there's an officer who is not telling you to leave, but that officer is securing the safety
No one's told me to leave.
of the employees.
But
No,
nobody,
you
but no one's asked me to
No,
leave
you asked earlier.
about your city ordinance.
Why? No, what you asked was why an officer would be called.
Yes.
And what I am telling you is that there are employees who do need to get back to work, but they don't understand what is going on here. So I want to make sure that they feel safe. This is in no way threatening to you.
Oh, no,
or-
I'm-
don't. Allow me to finish, please, sir, respectfully. But we're going to make sure that the employees know what it is that they need to do, and that they feel safe, and that they are not intimidated by someone who's just showing up with a camera but not listening to what they're being told. Because I have told you that we can arrange for a tour, we can arrange for filming, we can do all of that for Georgia. What's the name? of
Georgia
your group?
Transparency. So it's my
Georgia
camera.
Transparency.
So it's my camera.
So your camera can come.
No, I mean, it's my camera that's making them feel uncomfortable.
No, it is you. They don't know who you
what
are.
about? So does everybody that
No,
walk through that
if
door makes them feel
somebody- if
uncomfortable?
somebody
Or do they
came-
know everybody
Look,
that comes in?
Look, if typically on this floor,
They know
people-
everybody that walks through the door?
no.
So they feel uncomfortable when they walk
okay,
in?
you're not
Because you said it's
listening.
me.
You're not listening.
You said it's me,
okay.
but you said it's
have
me.
have a seat, or
Well, my question was, there's cameras up here filming, these cameras here.
that's for safety.
And this is for my safety too, though.
How are you being threatened?
How are they being threatened?
Because we've had people that have come into this space with intent to harm.
I've been arrested by police.
No, this
Unjustifiable.
This isn't about arrest. Oh my God,
This isn't about me threatening anybody.
This is about people who are in the United States who don't always appreciate the need to follow protocol. And people are going into buildings and doing
I don't-
ungodly things, and we just have to make sure that our public and the people who work here are safe.
I'm not bound to your protocol. I'm bound to law. What's
And-
lawful?
And what law are you quoting? What law?
The U.S. Constitution. There is plethora of case law. You ever heard of case law Smith v. Cumming, Georgia?
And in that case law, I am telling you that what you are attempting to do, I am happy to help facilitate.
Oh, I
But that's
understand,
not
but I
what
don't.
you- that's
But I
not-
don't need you to
that's not-
facilitate.
No,
though.
that's not what you
I don't need you to
want.
facilitate.
What you want to do is to create disruption by being here with the camera, understanding that people are going to be human, and they are going to question, who is this? What is it that they're doing? And so I'm open to your sharing
I have that
everything
a
about
lot.
the
I
city.
have that a lot. And a professional way to do that would be, sir, I don't know if you're allowed to film in here, but let me go check. I'll go check. And then they call a supervisor, or call you, or call you, or call
And
somebody.
I'm here.
Not rattle off statements what she said.
Well, I can't, you know what, just like I said.
Walking down the road can take their cell phone out, walk into this building and start recording and start checking on their government.
So, yeah.
It's
But again,
it can
we don't have any customers here.
anywhere
now.
the public can go, the press can go.
You're the press? Where's your press pass?
Oh, my press pass?
Yes.
Yeah. My press pass is, can you show me your credentials or your pass to practice free speech? Because a part of the First Amendment is freedom of the press.
See, I understand you.
Free-
I know who you are. I know your plans. I know your intent. And I'm saying that you have reached a place that believes in the Constitution, that believes in the practices of good governance.
Exactly.
We believe and practice those things. But the
That's
way
great.
that you have come on today is not.
What way did I
in
come on to
such a
not show
way
that?
we could have prepared individuals that we will. There's somebody.
They need to be
here.
prepared to
Baby,
see the
I'm not.
public.
I'm not, sweetheart. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going. What this is that you're trying to do, I'm not going to participate. I'm not
like,
going to participate.
participated
So-
for the last 20 minutes.
It's okay because I did what is required for
Yeah,
me to do
yeah,
as
you-
mayor of
Yeah,
the
and
city.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
And
so I
I'm not
think-
saying you're a bad man. I'm not saying that at all. I had no idea. I don't know.
But
I
that's
walk
what
in
I'm-
here and merely exist with a camera, and then I get met with Miss Reed of her
Please
stuff.
don't. Miss Reed is just an employee here, and we've
and-
never had to deal with this before.
Yes, and I'm not annual, but you're monthly. What is in the city charter that you get paid monthly to be the mayor?
I think it's. I don't remember.
You don't remember what you get paid as the mayor?
I don't. I honestly don't. But I'm happy to print it out for you before you leave today.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
most
don't,
definitely.
because for me this isn't about money. This is about service.
Well,
So,
yeah, I'm just curious, just asking. That's all.
Nothing is
What's your-
curious for you in your role is not. What you do is you try and make sure that people maintain the integrity of the Constitution. And so I understand that. That's what you do. I think where you fall short
Could you give me a
is
tour?
even when people are doing the
Could
right
you give me a tour in the
thing-
conference room?
No, we're not going in there
Could
now.
you give me a
'cause
tour in there now?
I can schedule a tour with
No,
you.
can we do one right now?
I offered that earlier, but now they've gone in there and started working.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know what to say about this city hall. Let me know what you think in the comments section about this city hall and this mayor. Also about the statements that Stephanie Reed made about the people should know what they do up there, who works up there. Basically, is what it boiled down to. Is it just sounds like just pay your taxes and shut up. Pay your taxes and be quiet. You don't need to know what goes on up here. You don't need to know who works up here. So please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and until next time, the GT is going cold.